So you join me here on the bridge of the Andromeda. We're going to take it out for a bounty mission, one of the group bounties, the VHRT, which is the very high risk target. I wanted to see how it performs stock, and I've actually done a few of these before and it does perform very well. So I thought it was worth showing that, and then we'll the plan is to upgrade it a little bit at a time, you know, add shields, add cooling, etc., and just see how it improves. Maybe change things like the missile loadout, and perhaps even replace those size 4 weapons with size 5s, which would mean that would remove the ability. There'd be fixed weapons essentially, would lose the gimbals, but it would be a good test. It might actually be worth doing. So we're going to find all these things out, but first off we'll do this mission with the stock ship. So let's get to it. Now I'm hoping there's one available. Actually, I haven't checked. So oh yeah, and you've probably spotted the Ursa rover there. I've got one in the back, which I'll show at some point. So let's have a look at the contracts. Do we have one? We don't, which isn't ideal. So what we'll do instead, we'll pick up one of these high-risk targets, and might actually be a bit quicker to show this anyway. This might be quite a short video. Don't seem to be able to see where they are. Let's have a look at the map. Yep, there we go. For some reason it wasn't letting me quantum travel over to that moon. Hopefully we'll have a fairly direct route there. We've got, looks like there's 2 hops, so one over to the moon. I guess we've got to lift the landing gear there. I'd only just left Everest Harbour, so and it looks like we've got a direct route there. Well, it would be direct route if it would let me engage quantum drive. There we go. So, being as this is a HRT, I think the VHRT and the HRT ships are fairly similar, so we might actually get something like a Vanguard or maybe even a Valkyrie if we're lucky. That would be good. Interesting. Where's our target? Ah, there we are. So I'll leave the weapons on gimbaled. I'll leave it to auto lock actually, just to show you how easy this can be. And, oh, well, obviously they crashed or something. So that wasn't good. Obviously easy money, but really not what I wanted to show. Sometimes that does actually happen. Not very often, but you know, they can just the AI just has trouble navigating the asteroid fields. Apologies if that's a bit loud. It's a bit loud in my ears. Okay, so let's see if we can pick up another. Might be lucky and get decent group bounty. Nope. Let's pick up another one of these HRTs. Okay, where's this taking us? It's quite dark as well. I think that's another issue with possibly with the Constellation. That the lighting is a bit odd. hopefully all these things will get ironed out, especially if they're looking at bringing in the docking, being able to dock a Merlin. They might actually add some improvements as well, or bug fixes. We'll have to see when the PTU comes out. And yeah, it looks as though we're going to need to sort of navigate around the planet here, so here's another bug. So sometimes the map doesn't load. There we go. So you can see it's sort of, I think we're here basically, but we're passing just through the planet there if it was a direct route. So we have to go around the planet using the orbital markers, which is over here. So you've normally got 4 of these on each sort of quarter of the planet or moon. Ah, that's annoying when it does that. Don't know if you can hear it spooling up, but we've lost the HUD markers. See if we can get them back. There we are.
Autodrive is now off. Autodrive is now off.
I'm still getting used to flying this thing. I'm flying it like it's a smaller ship, but really, I do forget how big this thing is.
Autodrive is now off. Autodrive is now off.
Okay, let's see what we have. So let's be careful here. What I'm going to do is pick a route through the asteroid belt, field, and so we've got our target there. What we'll do is flip to decouple mode, and we'll just spin round and start firing. Oh, it's a hurricane, so this is not going to take long. Fairly weak ship. Well, I'll say it won't take long. We're quite far away from it, but it's going to start coming towards us, doing its kamikaze run here. There we go. Completely destroyed that in seconds, didn't we? So there's sort of a quick example of, how powerful this ship is, Doc. I mean, you do have to be careful of avoiding fire and things, especially from a Valkyrie. But if you keep out the line of fire, and keep your guns trained, it really doesn't take long at all to get these targets eliminated. So let's have a look, see if we can do another. See if we can actually get ourselves a harder target. Doesn't really give you any ideas other than a different name. There's no indications to what kind of target it is. I mean, it says stuff like multi-crew craft, large multi-crew craft, average support. So doesn't really give you much more than that. I'm actually hoping for a Valkyrie for this one, or at least a Vanguard. Okay, so it looks like it's behind us. Ah, yeah, not very far away at all. So we could fly over there. It would take about 30 seconds or so. What we'll do instead is just be lazy and quantum travel directly there. So I think I've shown this in previous videos where you have to kind of double click into the planet or moon, and then it allows you to select that route. Or at least it did. There we go. So when the line goes solid, then you can see it just about. It's pretty dark, really, but and yeah, I'm not sure what's going on there, but never mind. Hopefully you can make that out. Let's see if our target appears. Okay, so I'm going to try and pick a route through. That looks fairly clear. I was already in decouple mode actually. Now, hopefully, all being well, it's a hurricane again. So it's likely to not take very long. Because they're quite fast, it's going to come up fairly quickly. Yeah, its fire wasn't even getting anywhere near us. I think it's got those scattergun, or maybe a couple of scatterguns. I'm not sure what the loadout is on the Hurricanes, but obviously for a scattergun, it's it's like a shotgun. You have to be quite close to do some damage. So just have one more check. Yeah, so for some reason, we're not getting any of the higher group bounties there, so not sure why. Excuse me, I'm not sure why that is. So I think we'll leave it there, and I'll see if I can get a group bounty for the next one, and then we'll do it again. So thank you for watching.